The internet is used for just about everything, but an estimated 3 billion people around the world don't have access. This is Greg Weiler. He and his company OneWeb want to change that.
Our mission is to enable affordable access, and the sub part is we want to provide service to 2 million schools. Internet access and education are kind of like synonymous. You have to have internet access. If you believe in education and primary education on a global basis, then you must believe that internet is important.
Bringing half of the world out of digital darkness isn't going to be easy or cheap. Developed cities have traditionally been connected through cables and fiber, an expensive and logistically difficult solution for rural areas. But what if we ditched the cables and took to the skies?
Then people everywhere will have at least an opportunity to participate in the web.
Weiler plans to launch a constellation of over 600 low-orbiting satellites to bring the web to all.
So will every inch of the Earth have connectivity capabilities?
Yes, it will be equivalent to the average cable modem.
Here's how it would work. Signals from ground terminals would beam to satellites and ricochet back to terminals around the world in under 30 milliseconds. If you're near that terminal, you'll have internet access as well as 5 bars of coverage.
How do you see, though, bringing people online benefiting humanity and changing people's lives? I mean, why is this so important?
It's kind of like oxygen. You're not going to have education without that. There is no economic progress, there's merely economic stagnation without internet. That's the truth whether you are in Africa, if you're in the Pacific Islands, or you're in the US.
How much is creating this constellation going to cost?
Between 2.5 and 3 billion. So we've used 3 billion as a nice big round number.
That's a big round number.
It is and it isn't. You want to run fiber, the numbers are hundreds of times this little number. Is it a lot of money to raise? For sure it is, but the result is strong enough to support the funds.
There are already satellites beaming internet to Earth, but they're over 22,000 miles away. Weiler's will be 750 miles away. Closer means faster.
People have tried to do this before, tried to set up a constellation of satellites and bring internet to the Earth in a somewhat similar architecture that you're trying to set up, but they failed.
Yeah, failure is the norm here. Any technology you want to do on the ground is like 50 times harder or more in space.
OneWeb isn't alone in this. SpaceX, Google, and Facebook all have plans to bring internet to the poorest pockets of the world.
Is there enough room in space for several multi-billion-dollar satellite internet companies?
I think we're scale blind as to the magnitude of the issue. Connecting billions of people is really, really difficult. So, the more people that want to enter in and support that, great. We have designed a system that is very, very doable and something which kind of will help bind the world together.